motherfucker that you least expected. Whack rappers I eat for breakfast. He's the bestest, tweet the message. Flow so sick I need a decongestant. Gon' redirect it. Gon' be arrested. Yo, beat molested. Those speakers pregnant. Police detectives don't need to check it. Say goodnight to the bad guy. Michigan, Fat Five. The girl I'm with, you would pay to meet her like a cab ride. You would never see another hoe. I get it in a jiff. Call it peanut butter hoe. Chicken hatch, baby. Hotter than a set of fat ladies. In a sleeping bag with a heating pad and a CD blasting the Brad Paisley. Homie, that's crazy. Well, perhaps maybe I'm more of that. Stay on point like a party hat. Trying to shoot where the stars be at. I got it.
In any given situation, I'ma get it with no hesitation. I'm the topic of the conversation, but I ain't listening to what they saying. Until I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy. Until I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy.
They only call me when they need that AR. 15 with the inf beam play R. 16s, everybody in the crowd laying dead on the ground only proves that they are listening to the lyrical murderers.
In any given situation, I'ma get it with no hesitation. I'm the topic of the conversation, but I ain't listening to what they saying. Until I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy. Until I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy.
Here comes that bad motherfucker that you least expected. Whack rappers I eat for breakfast. He's the bestest, tweet the message. Flow so sick I need a decongestant. Gon' redirect it. Gon' be arrested. Yo, beat molested. Those speakers pregnant. Police detectives don't need to check it. Say goodnight to the bad guy. Michigan, Fat Five. The girl I'm with, you would pay to meet her like a cab ride. You would never see another hoe. I get it in a jiff. Call it peanut butter hoe. Chicken hatch, baby. Hotter than a set of fat ladies. In a sleeping bag with a heating pad and a CD blasting the Brad Paisley. Homie, that's crazy. Well, perhaps maybe I'm more of that. Stay on point like a party hat. Trying to shoot where the stars be at. I got it.
In any given situation, I'ma get it with no hesitation. I'm the topic of the conversation, but I ain't listening to what they saying. Until I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy. Until I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy.
They only call me when they need that AR. 15 with the inf beam play R. 16s, everybody in the crowd laying dead on the ground only proves that they are listening to the lyrical murderers. Punchlines, similes, and the metaphors. When I hear a hotline, it ain't ever yours. I metamorphosize it to a predator. Leave you a thing of the past just like a record store. I got rounds that'll hit shit in Ecuador. So everybody better duck when the Beretta roar, or your sweater gonna be looking like a checkerboard. Forevermore, I ain't listening to none of y'all whack rappers. Killing on my best hobby, like the net that they put under the flying trapeze. I'm only here to catch bodies, like blown to Timbuktu. From both my guns around 6 slugs flew. That's when he caught a dozen like 10 plus 2. Like sex with a fat bitch, that's a big you. I'ma air it out like flat tires. Chuck up the deuce when I pass by you. Coast to coast, they all love the flow. I don't promote the shows, I just rap flyer.
In any given situation, till I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy.
Here comes that bad motherfucker that you least expected. Whack rappers I eat for breakfast. He's the bestest, tweet the message. Flow so sick I need a decongestant. Gon' redirect it. Gon' be arrested. Yo, beat molested. Those speakers pregnant. Police detectives don't need to check it. Say goodnight to the bad guy. Michigan, Fat Five. The girl I'm with, you would pay to meet her like a cab ride. You would never see another hoe. I get it in a jiff. Call it peanut butter hoe. Chicken hatch, baby. Hotter than a set of fat ladies. In a sleeping bag with a heating pad and a CD blasting the Brad Paisley. Homie, that's crazy. Well, perhaps maybe I'm more of that. Stay on point like a party hat. Trying to shoot where the stars be at. I got it.
In any given situation, I'ma get it with no hesitation. I'm the topic of the conversation, but I ain't listening to what they saying. Until I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy. Until I'm gone, I'ma ride like a beast boy. I'ma ride like a beast boy.
They only call me when they need that AR. 15 with the inf beam play R. 16s, everybody in the crowd laying dead on the ground only proves that they are listening to the lyrical murderers.
Record Studios. It's Detroit Life Live.
Sing a heavy Thanksgiving song.
Detroit, the Motor City. It's who we are, how we build, inspire, empower, and strive for greatness. It's doing what they say you can't. Believe, even if no one sees it. It's not giving up. It's the drive to rise up. Refusing to quit. That's the unstoppable force of Detroit. That's the Detroit Life.
Yes, sorry. Danny threw me off there for a second. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Detroit Life Live. I'm so excited to be here. Holy shitballs. Show 125. We made it. I'm sorry I had to say it.
You couldn't even last 5 seconds.
I couldn't help it. I was just too excited. Be great. Beep. Be great. Be thankful. I'm so excited you guys are tuning in right now. Detroit Life Live. I'm so excited. I'm your main man, Chris Wren, with
Danny Vatani.
Soprani.
By the way, let us know where you're watching from. We want to know.
Yes, that's right here on the script. Where's everybody watching from? Good eye, Danny. Soprani by Tanny.
Hello, Caroline.
Now listen, we have big news, big deal alert. And somebody's playing back the intro, and it's very hard to understand what I'm trying to say. But what I'm trying to say is very hard for me to concentrate. I know Thanksgiving is coming up Okay, trying to focus now. Yes, Thanksgiving is coming up this week. This Thursday. So we want to know what you're doing for Thanksgiving, where you're going to be,
also,
what do you like, don't you like, and all that good stuff.
We want to know what you're thankful for. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for, obviously, besides the #1 clothing brand on the planet, is my Danny.
Aww.
My Danny and me.
Today, Chris asked me, what's your favorite thing about Detroit Life Live? And I said, you. And he's like, oh. I
almost got teary-eyed. Wait, did you mean that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And then I asked him the same question, and he just took my answer and he said me, and I'm like, that's cheating.
Well, no, I really meant that because the show's been going for a long time, and you joining the show just made the show a 12.
I feel like I've been doing this now forever.
I know.
It's been like a year.
So we're like super older and super wiser now.
It's true.
Wait, has it been a year?
It's true. Maybe super older. I'm not sure about the super wiser part, but.
Yes, 50-50. We will see about that. But we want to know where you guys are watching. Like we said, we want to know what you guys are doing for Thanksgiving, where you guys watching from, and who's watching and what is going on. Because we have a winner of a free shirt. Speaking of shirts, this is one of our new shirts. This is actually Heather Army with our new print on it. And you may win one of these, or you may win a regular shirt. I don't know, but I know that shirt's new, and we're doing a video shoot after the show to highlight some stuff, and that's one of the new stuff.
So make sure that you do leave a comment before we go off live tonight, because you could be entered to win next week's weekly giveaway winner for a Detroit Life t-shirt, and we will be announcing who won last week's weekly giveaway for the Detroit Life t-shirt at the end of today's show. So make sure that you stay tuned to the end so you can find out if it was you.
Yeah, don't play yourself. Treat yourself. Now, let's get down to business, because that's what we do. And real quick, I want to give a shout out to a big sponsor right now. We've been here for a long time doing big things. Wise Guy Records, man. This is where we're at right now. This is our home. This is our platform. And if you can't beat them, you join them. So if you guys want to be on the show and you want to be like Mike, like Michael Jordan, or you want to be like Detroit Life Live, and you want to be something better than what you're doing right now, and you want to get your name out there, or just come out and kick it about what you're doing in life, inbox us. Detroit Life Live will love to have you on. Business entrepreneurs, artists, country singers.
Yes.
Beatboxers.
We want all different types of people.
Even mechanics, actors, whatever you do, man, just get at us.
If you want something put out there, if you want to help a business, or if you want to talk about an event, or if you want to, if you're an artist and you want to talk about your own brand, whatever you're doing, just make sure that you private message us through the Detroit Life Live page. Let us know what you do. Give us some information, and we will look and see about getting you on the show.
Absolutely. And real quick, along with that, a lot of people asking me about Detroit Life, if I would be willing to mentor them, talk to them about their brand. And you know what? I'm very selective when it comes to that, because I have a formula in what I do. And What I will
He
do,
doesn't
though,
give away the goods for free.
I won't, but you know what I'm going to do this holiday season? I'm going to give my knowledge to one of you people watching. If you guys have a product or a brand or a clothing brand and you have questions about manufacturing, producing, the marketing, I'm so I got a team for that, but the designing, like I don't have a ghost designer, I don't have a stock designer, I don't buy stuff off stock websites. Like everything I produce, I design, manufacture right in my brain, and then we manufacture it right here in Roseville. So if you guys, one of you guys watching, or one of you guys that will be watching the show, I will mentor one of you guys or ask any question. We'll have an open call or whatever we're going to do. We're going to do it. Because I really feel like you guys out there watching right now can learn from some of my expensive mistakes. I'm talking from going to Magic Show, back to ASR Show, back to Detroit. Now, if you don't know what that is, maybe you should do your research first. But that's big money, and we don't play games. We're here to get the job done. So that's my going to be gift to the viewers. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So with that said, let's get into business. First thing is first. Danny, what did we do over the weekend? What did you do over the weekend?
Wow.
Besides hit the lottery, I just heard.
Yeah, right. I wish. So I did a few things over the weekend.
Better be good.
Oh, they are good. And so we went to Marvel's Universe Live at Little Caesars.
I got the
Caesars
picture.
Arena.
I got the picture.
It
I'm like,
was
what?
actually very cool. I will say I was better than I thought I would be. Not that I mean I love Marvel characters and I love the superheroes. I dig it, but it was explained to me like it was a kids event, and it was, but it was still very very cool. It was very cool. It was kind of like an on ice thing, but not on ice. They just did like a very long skit type thing with a story and the characters, and
I never been to Little Caesars Arena,
there was lots of like like Spider-Man was like flying and
I
stuff.
want to fly.
It was very cool. It was cool, and I had a good time. David and Bentley loved it too. Also, David's finishing our basement, which it's starting to look great. So, David,
I got to
if you're
text him back,
watching,
by the way.
Good job in the basement. I love it.
Yeah, I've seen that floor. Fancy schmancy.
Yes, I love it. And I've also been Christmas decorating, which I know a lot of you will probably be like, well, what about Thanksgiving? But here's the thing. And my mother taught me this. You only have so much time, and you put so much effort into Christmas decorations. And you have to be able to make them last as long as you can.
I get it.
It's too much work just to have them up for a couple weeks. So I say, get them up.
I even tried to get Thanksgiving props. And
I know. They don't even sell them.
Well, we need a turkey right here. But
I remember they used to sell, I was just telling Aaron that they used to sell the little, bears, and they used to be dressed like pilgrims and stuff like that.
Get a pilgrim in India.
Yeah, and I can't find those
Not
anywhere.
Decorations, you can't find them.
Well, speaking of which, Caroline did go to the store, from what I understand, and she said that the big stockings were out of H's. That's Hatch. That's why you got a little baby H for Hatch and Hopi. And they ran out of the A stocking, but they secretly do have a D. We're going to be getting that in real soon.
Oh.
Just side note.
I'm part of the family. That's cute.
Okay, so back to the play. Was it... Do you think it was worth going to?
Oh, yeah. And honestly, I think they tour all over. And if you have a chance to go, it is very cool for kids and adults. Very entertaining. It was very cool. The only other thing I did over the weekend was my nephew and my godson, Owen, turned 3 years old. So we had his 3rd birthday party.
Wow.
And
3 is the magic number, I guess.
He is just the sweetest, cutest kid ever. And I love him to pieces.
All these birthday parties with these kids, man.
I'm so lucky to be his aunt and godmother. So, yeah, he had his 3rd birthday party. It was Paw Patrol themed. I got him a big Paw Patrol pillow.
Wowzers.
And a little toy. So, yeah, he loved it. It was a great time.
Well, that's what's up.
Also, today's holidays are International Men's Day, so men watching, it's your day today. Also, it's Play Monopoly Day.
What?
So that's according to checkitday.com. So if you're wondering where I got that information, that's where I get it.
I would have had the Raining Men song queued up.
It's raining men.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that song, but okay. All right, I got you.
Isn't that your ringtone?
It's probably Aaron's ringtone. That is funny. It is, isn't it, Aaron?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Right. Busted.
All right, well, for everybody that's just tuning in right now, if you don't leave a comment, you cannot be entered to win the
leave
shirt
a
at
comment
the end
so
of the
you
show.
could possibly win.
Yeah, don't play yourself.
And make sure you stick around to the end of the show to see if you won last week's weekly giveaway.
Yeah. So, Danny, is that all you did over the weekend?
What about you?
Oh, man, weekend's a blur. Well, I do know Saturday, Hopi went to the groomers. She got a little shave, a little buzzed up.
You gotta tell everybody she was such a little hit. We did a little test.
Oh, yeah. So,
Test broadcast.
when did we do that? I don't even remember what day. What
We did
day?
it, like on a Friday night.
I think it was was it a Friday? Friday we did a little test with the.
It's got like 300-400 views.
So we're working on a new network here coming up real soon. We're getting ready to change platforms and work on some things. But we did a test from our platform that we do, and I think I put like Hopi test,
Yeah.
and little Hopi was there watching.
She is so cute.
I clicked that, recorded her, played the commercial, and then at the end I posted little Hopi. She was there, so what's going on? So yeah, little Hopi's actually a big part of Detroit Life Uncut. So she's gonna be a lot in that. Detroit Life Uncut is like kind of like a documentary type series of my life, what I deal with every day, the clothing brand, blah 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 blah. That'll be out real soon. I'm really excited about that.
We may possibly be getting Hopi on next week's show.
I think Hopi's gonna be here next week.
We'll see.
I'm gonna bring her in. Little Hopi's gonna be famous.
It's our dog. Your dog. Let them know.
Yes, it's
the Detroit
it's our
Life
dog.
Lab dog.
Caroline got her, and she's been a great dog.
She's
a
so cute.
King Charles Cavalier, little cute dog. Although sometimes she don't listen, but
It don't matter.
90%
She's too
pretty
cute.
good. She's pretty good. She's really cute. So we're gonna have her on here next week. So yeah, she went to the groomers Saturday. Actually, I was at a karate tournament. I was at the Extreme Challenge. Big shout out to Vince. Thank you for letting me come out. Appreciate that. So Saturday I was at a big karate tournament, which is in the documentary too. Friday I stayed home, did a whole bunch of artwork, designs, did the test on the show. After Saturday, I woke up at like 6 in the morning.
Wow, that's early
6
for you.
Yeah, I know. 6 a.m. Woke up,
Wow.
road call, had to be in Livonia, do the show. After the show, come home, do some more artwork, met up with Aaron. We had a business meeting, and then we hit up some friends. We actually met Hatch. He was up at the club. We had to do some business up there. And then next thing I know, we're at Denny's. We're at Denny's at like 3 in the morning, like kicking it up, chopping it up about stuff. So it's like, it's crazy what kind of conversations you have at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, especially at Denny's.
Yeah, and actually, I don't even
That'll
eat
spark
Denny's.
some good conversation.
Coney Island, yep.
Well, it's
I
okay.
used
It's
to-
all in the documentary, baby.
Do you know it's always connected to like a TA gas station. It's called Country. I know I'm having a hard time remembering it, but it's like that little. It's open 24 hours, and it's a little like diner or whatever.
Wait, what?
There's
Where?
one in Bridgeport I always used to go to,
Country
and
buffet.
no, it's
Country
country.
Buffet?
It's Country Pride. Country Pride. Yeah. And I used to go there after shows, and because they were the only place open at 3 o'clock in the morning. Those were the best conversations, so I know exactly how those places are.
Actually, it was pretty fun. And then Monday, back on the grind. So let's go over some comments. What's up? Glenn, what's up? Not sure who you guys are. Well, I just wanted to say the F word, but I'm not. We're Detroit Life Live. Danny is so hot. Yeah, I know she's hot. She's so damn hot. I had to put water on her earlier to cool her off.
Oh.
Thanks for the heads up, though,
You gotta
Glenn.
run the temperature to like 78.
And
I
Nafev?
know.
N-A-
I'm stroking
wait.
these guys out. These guys are like sweating, and I'm just like, I'm freezing.
We got a little sprinkler on her to cool her off. What's up? I think Naf, N-A-W-A-F. Hi, what up, man? Thanks for tuning in. What up? What up? Mopar, what up? Country Pride. Yeah, I'm Detroit Pride. That's what's up.
I know. I was trying to think of it. I'm glad he said something, because if I wouldn't have thought of it, I would have been stuck.
Oh,
Thanks,
is that
babe.
it?
Thanks, babe.
Country Pride. There you go.
Country Pride.
Caroline, what Hopi's is Daddy's girl?
She is.
She's a daddy's girl.
She is daddy's girl. I always see pictures
Yeah,
of
Uncle
you. Always are like, I'm allergic to dogs. I hate dog hair. Blah blah. But then every time I see a picture of you right next to her, you can't help yourself.
A little Hopi, you know.
You can't help yourself. She's too cute, and you adore her.
Well, it's a close encounter. What do you want
You're
me to
like,
do?
you might give me an allergic reaction, but come here, you. It's worth it. She's so cute.
Snap. Okay, another comment. Thumbs up. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's a long one. Can you pronounce that?
I don't even see what you're seeing. I see Crystal. What's up, Detroit Life? What's up, Crystal? Thanks
what
for
up,
tuning
Crystal?
in.
Yeah. What up? I think she's from Push Metal, right? I think I said that right.
Sometimes I don't
John,
get
what up?
the
What's up, Danny?
the
Well, what's up,
ones-
Chris? Damn it.
Hi, John.
I'm gonna have my own gang start just like hit me up on the
Chris?
post.
Sometimes I
Chris?
don't get the comments that you get. I
I
don't
know why is that?
So if I ever am not answering, it's because I haven't seen it. Sometimes I don't know why my phone doesn't get comments.
It's always like that. So
I
we
don't
don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, just leave a comment and you'll be entered to win not a free shirt, a earned shirt for watching.
A Detroit Life
So-
T-shirt. At the end of the show, we will be announcing who won last week.
You know what else?
It could be you.
It possibly could be. And if you guys are commenting, let us know two things. One, where are you watching from? If you don't want to say a city, say a country or a state. And two, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Do you believe in Thanksgiving? You celebrate Thanksgiving?
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my Danny, like I said. So moving forward, number one movie over the weekend. What was the number one movie over the weekend?
What was it?
Well, I want people to guess.
Oh, that's right. So if they guess, what do they get? What happens?
Knuckle sandwich.
No, okay.
If they guess, they're just fast at it. Because I already know what it was. It's Detroit Life Uncut. Oh, wait, shit, that ain't out yet. Sorry.
Oh, I just read it and I forgot about that movie. That's right. So try to guess which movie was bestseller in theaters this weekend. And if you do guess, you'll get just brownie points from Chris and I.
Yeah, Salvi Styles is tuning in. I thought you were coming up here. John, where you at, man? Back door's open, front door's open. What's going on? Text me. That's what's up.
Chris, rather you come through the back door.
Yes, come through the back door just to be safe.
Oh,
Stealth.
burn.
Come through the back door. It's stealth. And please like and share this because we're just having a good time tonight.
Yes. Oh, Janet, good guess, but that was last week. Grinch was last week's top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they redid.
Good try,
Grinch,
though.
didn't they?
That
John,
was a
y'all
good try,
sound great.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you. We all sound great because we try to have that quality sound from Wise Guy Records, like the quality stitch from the clothing brand Detroit Life Gear.
Yeah, we don't.
Speaking of which, what we're gonna do is we're gonna name. Oh, what? Who's knocking the door?
Someone's already.
Somebody's at the door. Let's get the door.
We're just kidding.
The back
people
door.
knocking on these doors all day.
All right. Sorry, Mopar. What'd you say? The Harry Potter prequel?
That's right, but what was it called?
No, that's not the number one movie over the weekend.
Yeah, it's the same thing. He's talking about it's based off
Oh,
of
it
that
was?
movie. Yeah.
Damn, he knows more than I do. That's what's up. Mopar, you the man. David, you the man. Shit,
He's
I
the
quit.
man.
We just want to know what you guys think.
Well, since he pretty much got it anyway,
Give it to him,
was
Danny.
Fantastic Beasts. That was the one. And that really did look good, and I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan, so I want to see that.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
You are?
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Favorite Johnny Depp movie?
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that was
Like
pretty
all
good.
of the Pirates movies?
That is pretty good. We got Carl in the house. Carl's knocking at the door, interrupting the show. What up? That's what's up.
John-
Hey,
John
ask and you
says-
shall receive, I guess.
John says, watching from the man cave. Thanksgiving for the guys and I are playing. Oh, so you
That's
guys will be
what's up.
playing. That's great. That's one of the most popular nights as far as bands go is the night before Thanksgiving.
I know, and I already got I don't know, probably at least 6 text messages where we're going Thursday night. I said, I don't know. I got to call Aaron, see where he's going. Where are we going Thursday
I
night?
always
'Cause
loved
I
playing.
gotta pass it by Caroline first. Caroline, can I go out Thursday night? I don't know. I hope so. We'll see. She'll probably let me go out, but I don't know where we're going.
Pop quiz.
Ooh.
What's
What
up?
was his biggest breakout movie that he did?
So we'll ask the viewers, and hopefully you guys can guess, what was Johnny Depp's best-selling movie?
Not best selling, but his breakout. Like
His breakout movie. So the
So like, you
movie
got a
that
big
first,
break on?
Yeah, the movie that first created
Bro,
Johnny Depp.
21 Jump Street.
Really?
Had to be.
Well, no, that's
That was a series that really platformed
No, wasn't it that Secret Window or whatever?
Show, yeah, what show did he get his start at? But what movie did he do that broke him out as?
Oh, what was it called? The
Debbie
Secret
Does
Door?
Dallas.
What?
No, I don't know.
Listen, wasn't it called like the Secret Door or the Secret Window or something?
No, it was before that.
Really?
You'll be like, whoa, yeah, right.
Was he a main part?
He was. Yes, he was. The movie was named after his part too.
All right, well, what are you guys thinking about that?
Oh, is it Edward Scissorhands? Yeah!
Actually, I like that movie, actually.
I love that
It
movie.
got dark at the end, but yeah.
He was great in that movie.
It was like you liked it, and then we had that big change in the end where it got really dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
He's
creepy.
so good at those kinds of parts. Like, and I feel like that would be a hard thing to like, act out. But
Janet said Crybaby. Maybe, I don't know. Speaking of which, last week deer hunting season started. Did you guys go hunting? Do you
Yeah.
believe in hunting? I'm kind of wondering.
I actually have a news story about hunting. So
Let's get it. Let's
you
hear
want
it.
me to just knock it out now? Because it does
Yeah,
it
let's
is
get it.
relative to this subject. So this one is it's scary because I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about here. Chris didn't, but
What?
that
I
doesn't-
know everything.
That doesn't mean anything.
They
but
call me design guy.
you know it's supposed to stretch out your spine and you lay on the thing and it tips you upside down and you hang from your ankles. Okay, and it's supposed to like stretch out, your back and your spine or whatever. And I used to have one when we used to live in Bertrand. And anyway, so I remember going on that thing and I was on there for like 20 minutes and all the blood rushed to my head and I was just like, oh God, get me off this thing. Well, guess what? A hunter from Linden Township, Michigan was rescued Monday after hanging upside down off the tree stand for 2 hours.
That's
Can
all?
you imagine being like literally on a rope or whatever and hanging there for 2 hours? Like, oh, your legs would be numb.
I'm
Can
listening.
I help you with something?
Go ahead. Finish it.
But I can't imagine though, because even 20 minutes on that one thing was enough, and I can't imagine 2 hours. Let us know
That's
what you think about
crazy.
that. That was local too. That was around the area. So, hunters, be very careful.
I can be up there for 2 hours at least. Just to get
Please
warmed up.
don't do anything stupid and end up like this.
Like claustrophobic, can't be in one spot for too long, guy. You'll never know.
Well, luckily he was rescued.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. It was freezing cold outside. Poor guy. Ugh, that would suck.
Sucks to be you, brother.
That would
Anyway,
really suck.
let's see. Detroit news. We got Chris Chelios is closing his bar in Detroit. He says he's moving back to Chicago.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that?
Native. Well, I mean, he basically he was.
Wait, can we hear Aaron on
No,
the
because
thing?
For those who know, he was originally the captain of Chicago
Sure.
Blackhawks.
Yeah, of course.
You know
Back
what? You know-
no, back in the day I knew that.
Hockey.
Then he was with the Wings. I know.
Yeah, you don't
I
know anything about sports.
Hey. I know a little bit of a little
Anyway,
bit.
He was on loan to us, basically.
Yeah, and he did pretty great. He did awesome.
He could never win a championship Stanley Cup over there, so he came over here and I think won 2 of them with us.
Why only so little? Why only
Won
2?
Well, we had already won 2 before him.
All right, see you, Chris. You got to go.
So, well, no, and then he was just pretty much on loan from Chicago for us.
Oh, John did. Real quick, going back. John did say Edward Scissorhands.
Nice job.
But anyway, Chelos' bar was pretty cool, man. I've been there a couple
It
times.
was good. He had good chili. It was
Right off
chili.
there, Jefferson, downtown, obviously. But that sucks. You know, why leave the city? Because
Probably just wasn't
Bedrock. Everybody knows Bedrock. They just put out a new bulletin saying, the construction season is booming and there's limitless careers in Detroit now for building,
Well, the
construction.
real estate, maybe he had
I mean-
got a good deal for selling the bar.
You know what? Maybe that's actually a good point. Maybe he did. But real estate in Detroit, like everybody keeps asking me, why don't you open up a pop-up shop in Detroit? Okay, did you know Detroit real estate now is way more than anywhere
It
else?
is. We were
in Michigan?
we were just talking
It's
about
effing
that when we
ridiculous.
were driving downtown to that Marvels thing. I was looking at all that, and I said, I wonder, because they're building all these new apartment buildings, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just crazy. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm always a supporter of Detroit, so that's
You better be. That's what the show's called.
obviously, yeah. But okay, like, I can't imagine like people seeking out Detroit just because like it doesn't seem like there's so many other places where I'd be like, oh yeah, and like Detroit would be probably in the top 10, but not at the top. But all of a sudden,
I'd be
it's
number one if I was
it's like
paid.
real estate just took right over
We're
and.
talking about residential
Yes.
living downtown.
Yes. Yes.
Number one. Yeah, it's almost like
People have just it's been lineup for people to live in Detroit, and I don't know.
They don't get that. People don't get that. You got to understand. It's to even get a storefront off Woodward, $10,000 a month, at least $10,000 a month for rent,
And it really has come a long way. We were driving on that
1,200
strip, and
square
I was
foot.
like, wow, there's a lot.
right off Woodward.
I'm not down there a
And
lot.
you want a condo downtown? The lofts, I think the ones I was looking at started at $250. $250.
Oh, I was thinking
1,000
$2,000
square
a month.
foot.
I was thinking rent something about probably $2,000 a month,
Yeah, about $1,500.
$1,500.
Yeah. So it's expensive. So don't play yourself. Understand it. It's coming back. This is
I
big.
mean, I kind of would myself, just because I'm a single guy, would like to live downtown.
I would only go downtown on weekends because
There's
everybody
so much to do
is
now.
going north on weekends. I'd go downtown on weekends, and I'd have the top of the Penobscot building, just a penthouse.
Between Greektown and everything they've got to, like, that they've added, there's so much to do down there. Like, there's so many shops, there's so many. It's just really grown within the last even 10 years. You know what I mean? Like,
It's crazy.
it is. It's nuts. They've
You have to do
done
your
a lot.
research. And now with the new building coming,
Yeah.
Dan Gilbert, you're the man. Just saying. Holla.
Detroit's the new
'cause then I
Chicago.
would just get, I get season tickets to all the games and just live down there. And
I
just
love
be able to
Greektown.
I'd be able just to walk to a Lions game.
You probably would walk, you
Pirates
cheapskate.
game.
I would drive.
Well, you got the
Well, actually-
people mover.
Yeah, in all fairness, if you go to like a football game or a basketball game, it's like $50. They charge up to $50
Well,
a
you don't
park.
have
That's
parking,
true.
Yeah, I don't think
That's a little ridiculous. Come on. 50 bones. It should be like 25, 30, I went down there to the shelter. It was like 25. And I get to
would
walk
just
across the
I
street.
get a storage garage out here to park the Mustang. And,
Yeah.
They
So-
probably have certain things too, where if you are there a lot, you get a certain kind of pass where it's discounted price. But
Yeah, it's still a little expensive, but anyway, you guys looking for construction jobs or whatever, man, downtown Detroit, man, is the way to go. Because, man, it is building up so crazy down there.
it is.
So, yeah,
High
leave a
demand.
comment.
Definitely. Well, now that we've got a second here, I am going to knock out birthdays today. So today
My birthday
we have Calvin
is not
Klein. Calvin Klein turned
What?
76 today.
That guy's still around? I didn't even know that.
Jodie Foster is 56. Meg Ryan is 57. Larry King turned 85.
Dude, Larry King is still going strong.
Allison Janney, who's one of my personal favorites, she turns 59.
Who?
And Billy Currington is 45. And he looks good.
Damn.
Yeah. And today's history in 1963, USA Gettysburg Address, the 100-year celebration of the Gettysburg Address delivered by President Lincoln given during the consecration of the soldiers' national site of the Battle of Gettysburg. And that is the history of today.
All right, so real quick, we don't have this. We have not. We talked about it briefly, but it's not on the script or anything. But question. So I heard the firefighter thing with Kanye West. I just wanted to talk about this for a second because I'm kind of curious about this.
Yeah.
So did he hire like a separate?
He hired
firefighting
an
team?
entirely like their own fire team, basically.
From like where? Like
I don't know.
This is not the norm.
I don't
mean, I
know.
think-
I just breezed right past that in all the news stories because I'm just like
We talking about for Cali? He hired
Yeah. So the fires in
for
California
their house.
obviously have been
for their
raging fires.
for their house. They hired a whole crew just to do their house, like just to take care of their house.
Make sure
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah,
fire.
and like okay, you know,
I just want to know what you guys think about that. That's
I would
crazy.
get a higher, bigger insurance plan.
personally.
Yeah, probably. But you have valuables in there. You got money like that.
I understand, but do you know how many people have valuables that are ruined because of that? You're not the only people. You know what I
Everybody.
mean? And those firefighters could have been helping try to do more than just one house, you know? And I know you got money, but like,
Yeah, but if they're paying
good
for
for
them,
you.
they could pay them to do that.
I know, but money's just like pocket change to them. They're just like, go
No.
help me. Me,
And
my house,
that's-
my
that's
house.
Money's a tool. I mean,
It's just,
what can you do?
I
man?
think it's selfish. I think there's a lot of people who lost way more dearly than them, and those firefighters could have been helping spread out their help, you know.
Possibly.
And that's
Is that
just
you're
my
gonna say
opinion.
yes?
Possibly.
I'm all for, you know, like if you've got the money to help yourself, whatever. But this situation, it really damaged so many people's lives, and it's just hard to watch somebody just flaunt their money at something that other people could be helping
Well,
with.
I don't know if they flaunted it. They may have done it on like a down low, but when people find out about
down
it,
low, it was all over the news.
But I have another feeling about people who live in LA.
All right, let's hear about it.
They can afford that lifestyle to live out there to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta accept the conditions of having to have money first off to live down there, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't think it was actually in the unfortunate side of area of where people have to live.
No, it's Malibu. Money.
It was already in a place where people had money.
A lot of
Yeah.
money. We're not talking like
A lot
okay,
of celebrities
100 grand. We're
lived in
talking
that area.
millions and millions and millions of dollars.
There was it was Paradise. It was Paradise, California, and that's where a lot of celebrities have their homes.
Yeah, that's
you move into a hurricane area, you accept.
yeah. No, I get
Right.
that. But Paradise is second from Bel Air, I think.
And it does have a lot of people, like residents that are famous that have huge homes. And, you know, it's definitely a ritzier area. But, you know, there's in every town, no matter what town you're looking at, there's always a part of it where it might not be.
Roseville.
You know, and you feel for those people because they're just trying to get by and here everything's gone. And it's sad, you know. And I watched this video on the news of this woman who was like, she was lined up in traffic and there's just flames blazing on every side of her, and all the cars, like the paint on the cars, all melting. She can see the lights melting off the cars. And anyway, she calls her husband and she basically tells him like, hey, there's no way out of this. I'm gonna die here, and I love you, and blah blah. And it was like so sad because I'm just like, oh my god, like just to know that you're gonna like burn to death, you know, like it would be horrible. And anyway, he's like, this is what he says: don't die, get out of your car and run.
Duh.
And anyway, but what happened is because the flames were so engulfed and she was like breathing in the smoke and she didn't get very far before she started to kind of collapse. And anyway, the firefighters helped her and got her into the fire truck and whatever. But if the firefighters wouldn't have been in that area right there, she probably would have died from at least smoke inhalation, if not burning.
Last I heard, it was like over 40-something deaths.
Oh yeah, it's
over that now, maybe?
I think so. Yeah,
Maybe it might be in the $100.
it's been crazy, and we are praying for all those people and their families.
I think a lot of those deaths are probably because of stubbornness.
Well, yeah,
People do not want to move or get out of the way of the fire.
you never know.
Yeah.
Think about it. You want to stay home. You want to protect your land. You want
I
to
don't
protect your
care.
home.
But if it was a fire, I'd be like,
Like,
bye.
just-
I'm not burning.
Yeah, but you don't
know.
think like that when
It
it's
all can be
happening.
replaced.
You do because it's fight or flight, and I
I
would there to
don't.
be flight.
No,
for me.
I don't. I want to protect my home.
So you want to
Have
go
you-
down in flames with your stuff?
No, you have a little hose out there, sprinkler system on it.
Yeah.
not my Detroit Life merchandise. I'm going.
Oh, hell
I'll die.
no.
I'll die with
Be
it.
careful
Hell
about
no.
your kids wanting to make sure they get all their toys out.
Oh, man.
They're the ones that know.
Well, this is a very good
Get
debate.
straight.
Would you want to stay and protect
Yeah,
your
let us
home?
know what you would do.
Or would you leave like a coward? What would you
I
wanna
would
do?
be out of there.
A coward, no.
No, you can always get new stuff. You cannot get a new life. If you die in those flames, it's going to be a horrible death, and
No,
it's over.
I know, but some people live there forever, so you got to understand their point of view too.
It'd
That's
be
what I'm
worth
saying.
burning to death over it.
No, you don't think you're gonna burn to death? That's why Kanye West got the
That's why I said
Kanye West got the fire department. They saved his house.
Okay, but
Why
he's
couldn't
got
they why couldn't they
millions
save-
and millions of dollars. Okay, not
So,
everybody has that.
Just think of this now. So now it's a sad day in America that you actually got to put a price on saving your house
Yeah,
and
well,
put a
that's why
price
it's
on that.
called insurance.
Yeah, you get insurance.
No, let the
and-
shit burn down. And you're saying just collect insurance money.
Yeah.
I know, but it's not that simple. when
That's
you're
what
in
happens
that-
when a
you're in
hurricane happens or
situation.
something. That's what people do. Yeah,
I know, but when you're in the situation, all I'm saying is hard to walk away from that. You want to.
it would be hard, but in that moment where I had to make a
your life.
decision, and it was like either I die here with all my stuff,
No.
or I go try to
No.
live.
You run and get your Detroit Life shit, then leave.
Well, if you're watching, let us know what you think and what you would do in that situation. And on the side note, we are praying for all the families and all the people that have been truly affected
Yes,
by
that's crazy.
the California fires. We are really, really just thinking about them. And I know that's got to be so hard. So we're thinking about them.
All right. Well, speaking of almost death, close encounter. I heard there was an alien abduction recently, and Aaron knows about that. No, I'm just joking. I was talking about the
Were you
elevator.
probed? Were you probed?
Yeah.
He was probed.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about the elevator in Chicago. Let's talk about that.
All right. Hi,
That's
Marlena.
scary.
Thanks for tuning in.
That is
Yeah,
scary.
this was a story I just grabbed before we went on air, and it to me is crazy. I can't believe, I can't imagine how I'd be feeling in this situation. So you let us know.
Scared. So
it,
you wear Detroit
it
Life, you're
literally
good.
gives me the heebie-jeebies. So what happened is an elevator at the formerly known John Hancock Center in Chicago. It plunged 84 floors after a cable broke. So a ride down from the top of Chicago's fourth tallest building turned into a terrifying drop early on Friday for a group of people, including a pregnant woman. They plunged 84 floors when a cable broke. No one was injured, but those inside had to wait hours for firefighters to get in there to help them. And imagine 84 floors where you're going down and, it's going fast and you're thinking to yourself, this is it, because there's no way I'd be able to live through this. But what happened is, there's little kind of tag things that try to catch it in case something like that were to happen. Well, it was going so fast and the weight, it was like breaking them. They couldn't even catch it. So I think it slowed down enough to where on the 11th floor, it caught it and saved them. And let me tell you something, that's God himself. I don't care. There's no way, in reality, where that would have ended like that, and it was a miracle. And those people all survived. They're all okay. None of them are injured. They just had to wait a while, and I think it was a packed elevator, so they waited quite a few hours.
It was over the weight limit.
Yeah, but they had to wait hours for firefighters to break through a wall more than 10 stories above the ground. So that, I can imagine, would have taken quite a while. So
I probably would have shit myself. Now, everybody that's watching now, do you know how many floors the Renaissance Center is?
I do not know.
70.
Really?
It'd
be taller than that.
Yes.
It'd be
Now, that is scary.
14 more floors higher than that, and can you imagine? It'd be like
No.
it'd be like skydiving without a parachute,
I
where
would
you
need a diaper.
the whole entire
Swear to
time
God.
you're going down, you know how this is going to end.
That's like 10 foot of floor. That's 840 feet
Ugh.
at least.
Can you even
Yeah,
imagine?
probably a little
So
bigger,
that,
but
like,
yeah.
You imagine the power tower then to Cedar Point.
Right, the devil drop or whatever it was
Yeah,
called,
the demon drop
or the
was-
demon drop,
was a lot
yeah.
Smaller than that.
But
Demon
that
drop was
feeling
only-
though
yeah,
of
that
going
feeling
down,
of 84 floors.
no,
that's
forget that.
840 feet. The power tower, I believe, is only 300 feet high.
Yeah,
I
power
would have
tower.
a stroke. I
Power
swear to
tower
God.
at Cedar Point. Okay, we all have been to
That's
Cedar
pretty
Point. We
tall.
all know how tall
That's
that
like
is.
300 feet.
Yeah, that's only like 300 feet, and this is 84 floors. It's 84 stories of building, people. This is I can't imagine how they were feeling in that moment. That'd be
I
a
would totally
nightmare.
shit myself. Beep out yourself. Now, sorry.
That's such a late sentence.
Hi, Tina and Jessica.
I'm sorry, man. So the Khalifa in Dubai is 163 floors. So 140 is double than the Renaissance Center. Well, more than double. So just to give you an idea, if you see the Renaissance Center, that's 70 floors. Then you said 84. So that is scary. I would probably sue Otis. It's probably Otis Elevators is my guess. I would sue them. Clean up myself.
Well, they were given quotes.
Whatever safety system it worked. It
did. It
But
worked,
something
but it
failed.
worked. It kind of worked late. You know what I mean? It was supposed to catch way before then.
Just late, a lot late.
But what happened is, I think maybe they did overpack it, and it got maybe too heavy. But the force of it coming down was like breaking all the safety things that are supposed to catch it. But I think that kind of slowed it down coming down. So eventually it caught it because it wasn't going so fast. But there was like quotes of people who were inside the elevator at the time, and there was like,
Oh my God.
they said that there was like these people praying, and they knew, like they just knew, or they thought they knew this was it, like we're gonna die in here.
Well, so my question is, when they got stopped, like they stopped at 11th floor, what happened? Did like
Well, I'm
all of them
assuming that
soiled
they
or
all
what?
were like, oh my gosh, like thank God.
Are they
for this.
suing?
I don't know.
Yes,
I'm
they
just,
have to.
This
I
is
would.
all I read in the tab. This was all they had so far. I don't know if they'll update us or what, but there was one person who like literally said this, like, I've never felt so close to death. Like I've never been so close to being like, this is it. And it just gives me the willies. It's crazy.
So my question is though, like, because when an elevator fails, they do have the safety, hooks or whatever on the side. Why is it only stopped at 11? Because when you're going faster and get that momentum, how could it stop at 11? Was there something?
It's because when those things were breaking, it was catching it, but it was breaking them. It was too heavy to catch. So eventually that slows it down enough to where eventually it's slow enough to where something can work. But it was just at first going way too fast. It was too fast, too hard. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Jessica says, I have a hard time going in elevators. Me too. I've always had claustrophobia. I've always hated being in small spaces, and let alone being in a small space that's going down. Man, it's a miracle.
Snap.
Absolute miracle. I don't care. That's a miracle.
Song ready, going down an elevator.
Ooh.
Going down, down, down.
Thanks for tuning in, Lance.
That's scary as hell. I'm
It
not
would
gonna lie.
be terrifying. So let us know what you think, and let us know if you've heard any more about that story. I found that tabloid, but I didn't find any update
Well,
about
if that happened in Detroit, you'd be dead then. 'Cause 70 floors.
Oh, well, in other news,
It's been doing well. It's been built since the 70s. 80s.
you don't hear
Probably not an
hear
Otis
stories
elevator.
about those. Those type of buildings normally have, their stuff together. They normally have it
Yeah,
all
they usually do,
updated and, figured out.
Chicago's
And
is this what happened in Chicago, right?
Chicago.
yeah, Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chicago's known to have janky.
Yeah. So don't overpack an elevator,
Chicago
people.
In the 30s burned down because of janky electrical wiring.
One time I was in this hotel, and it was actually after a show once, so it was late at night, and I was going down to like get some ice or whatever, and there was a pause in the elevator, and it stopped, and it was like silent, like it felt like it kind of went and then it just stopped, and the door didn't open, and I was like, oh dear God. And I just immediately went into panic attack mode all by myself in this elevator, and I thought, this is bad, let alone 84 floors down. Ooh, I can't even imagine that. So, it's just so that I don't give myself the crazy willies, I'm going to move on from that. So,
All right, moving forward.
So Frankie Muniz says that, this one's funny, that his house was flooded because his cat turned on the faucet while he was gone. So his
cat.
house is all flooded out.
Stupid cat.
Oh my God. Like, can you imagine coming home and like your cat just like, look at this.
I could see Hopi doing
Reminds
that.
me of that
Possibly.
main commercial.
Oh man. So that's pretty bad luck, I'd say, but I'm sure he can afford to fix it.
Woo.
So this one's very, very cool. In a Vermont Walmart, there was an anonymous Santa Claus that paid for
It was me.
all the layaway items. Now, mind you, in this news story I read, there was people who were near him in line and overheard him saying, I want to purchase, and pay for all of the layaway items for people to have. I want to pay for it. And this woman behind him that quoted was like, there was like individual layaway like lists that were like, $2,000 each. You know what I mean? And just to add them all up, like all of them, he paid the entire bill for everyone's layaway.
He got money like that. He probably got the black
But
or
can you, like,
gold kryptonite card.
Like, how many people who have money do you know that would generously do that? Like,
nobody,
that's-
because they're all dirtbags.
honestly,
Sorry.
it's a
Just saying.
pay it forward
They're
type of
cheap.
thing. Obviously, you know, that's
That's a big pay-
that's
that's
a
not a
grand
Starbucks
gesture.
coffee, though.
No,
That's a
yeah,
big
that's
pay
a
forward.
grand gesture. But you know what? Every time I have some extra cash, and if I go in line at McDonald's or something, I always do a pay it forward.
I
Because
don't.
you know
Hell
what?
no, nobody pay me anywhere.
People have done it for me, and there is nothing better than that feeling of like they don't even get credit, but they still did that, and that's so nice. It's a great way to give anonymously that way. You know what I mean? It's just it feels
Man.
good. It really feels good in the
Long
soul.
day.
Yeah. What store did you say it was at?
It was at a
Walmart.
Walmart in Vermont. So
Vermont, rich people.
all of the layaway items. Can you imagine this close to Christmas?
That was a $500,000 day
Oh,
for him.
they said it was.
I'll say
They
like
couldn't tell
300.
me. They couldn't say in the.
exact.
They couldn't say the exact, but they said it was well over $1 million.
Well over $1 million. Yeah.
Like,
Why don't Walmart give some free stuff away to help out
oh
people?
my God! Like, I can't even. And this
So
close
cheap.
to Christmas, their layaway item list is like endless over there. You know what I mean? Oh,
Well, they should have spent that with Detroit Life Live or Detroit Life.
Bah humbug.
you're all about yourself.
I hate the world.
I know, freaking Grinch. Anyway, so yes, so if you have ever done a pay it forward, or if anyone has ever paid it forward to you, let us know your story. We want to know. In other news, Heather Locklear, who was recently placed into a psychiatric ward not too long ago.
What?
Yeah, she was, and this just happened again. She's placed on another 5150 psychiatric hold after her therapist determined that she was having yet another mental breakdown.
Breakdown.
So, Heather, we are thinking about you, girlfriend. I know life is hard, but keep it together. You're doing
Yeah.
good.
That's what's up.
At least she's getting help. That's all I say. Mandy Moore and her fiance got married on Sunday, and she had the most beautiful pink dress. She was such a blushing bride. So beautiful. Yeah, that was pretty much all I had in news.
That's very, very interesting.
Isn't that?
Yeah, speaking of which, so I think we're going to do a commercial break here real quick. And after that, we're going to come back and talk about a couple things. And I guess we're going to go to a Detroit Life commercial. Yeah, that's what's up. They're our sponsors, so we can at least play their commercial. Yo, we back. Oh, my God. I got that. Yeah, that's Detroit Life clothing brand commercial. Yeah, I think that was a really good commercial.
I always love that commercial. It never gets old to me.
Can't stop, Detroit won't stop. DetroitLifeGear.com. Check them out. Also want to give a shout out to John Savi. What up? Get at me.
John, you should
What's
be
going on?
here.
I know you're fired. You're hired. That's a warning.
That's our photographer, John.
Last but not least, Wise Guy Records. That's where we're going live from. And I always wanted to tell you, they just don't do music here. They do all kinds of weird stuff, fun stuff, and interesting stuff.
Weird stuff.
Yeah, weird stuff. So
And
yeah, big shout out to them.
he also does those birthday parties.
Yeah, what is it called? My Wannabe Pop Star?
My pop star birthday for kids. So if you have a child who is having a birthday coming up and you want to schedule something very cool and very different, Aaron here from Wise Guy Records does have this whole package that includes them coming in doing karaoke and having a blast, having pizza or food or whatever.
I want pizza.
You can even have everybody picked up. I mean, literally, there's endless stuff for packages, and they all do it here at Wise Guy Records Studio, and it's all recorded, and then you get to take it home and then listen to it like, it's a karaoke party for your kid. And it's a great idea. I love that, Aaron. So if you want to do something different for your kid's birthday party, make sure you check into that.
Yeah, I might have to book a session to do crisscross.
I know that since I grew up as a singer and a performer, that would be something that I would want my birthday to be. Like if I was a kid. Oh, yeah.
I never even had that as an offer to do.
But I'm saying if I didn't either at that time because they didn't have stuff like that.
What if I said, hey, I want to come in and sing Slick Rick when I'm like 15?
But I think it's a great idea.
Well, what song you want? Well, I wanted to do, oh, me so horny. I want to sing that. Would you do it, Aaron?
Well, I mean,
the parents are there.
be surprised what some of these requests these kids are asking for.
Right.
I thought like
today's
Justin
stuff.
Timberlake or
stuff
Justin
from,
Bieber.
like, you got to be careful, stuff from like Nicki Minaj or even.
Yeah, they've got a lot of weird stuff in
Anaconda?
there.
If kids don't want to do that?
You got to watch
Terrible.
some of the lyrics, yeah.
Oh, snapping turtle.
But still, great time. It'd be a great time. I would have a great time.
Yeah, if you want to book your session today, you call in Wise Guy Records. What's the number, Aaron?
586-945-5303.
Yeah, do we have your commercial up there?
We could play it. We'll play it.
We'll play it at the end.
Show.
Yeah, that way
So-
they'll be able to have it. Yeah. So.
All
In
right,
case
final
they didn't
thoughts. Where we stand? What are we doing? We didn't talk about what we're doing for Thanksgiving, did we?
I believe I will probably be
I believe too.
spending Thanksgiving with David's family because my mom's not having Thanksgiving.
Poor mama.
Yeah. But she is gonna have Christmas, right, Mom?
That's what's up. I got to bounce around like a basketball. I got to be at Caroline's parents, my family.
That's how
and
my
go back,
normally
so-
that's how my
Yeah.
my holidays are. I'm literally bouncing from house to house to house, and that is so exhausting. But it's worth it because I love to see.
Oh, life of a
everybody.
boss. What
I
do you
love
want?
to see everyone. It's so nice. But we do have the winner for last week's
All right, let's get it.
giveaway.
And we out of here. I got stuff to do.
So make sure you're paying attention because it could be you. Last week,
Did I
the
win?
winner was Sarah LeBeau. So if you're watching, Sarah, please private message us on Detroit Life Live page, and we will figure out a way to get you your Detroit Life t-shirt. And everyone watching now, make sure that you comment before we go off live because you could be the possible winner for next week and win a Detroit Life t-shirt.
Woo, that's deep. Whoever won must be nice.
Sarah, we want to hear from you. Yeah, that's all. That's all
And
I
if
have.
you don't inbox us, you played yourself. You didn't congratulate yourself. Somebody else is going to get it.
That's right.
All right. Final thoughts? What are we doing?
Everyone have a great Thanksgiving, a great holiday weekend.
Gobble, gobble.
Make sure that you stay safe and
Sound effects, finally. Sound effects.
right. He creates his own sound effects. There you go. It's just his normal noises of the night.
Some money here.
Yeah, Carl put that money there.
Okay.
That's my money, baby. Don't touch my money. I got to buy a
Anyways,
turkey. I got to buy a turkey.
Have a great holiday weekend, everyone. We will see you next Monday at 8 p.m. Make
Wait,
sure that you
so
tune
you
in.
did the outro? Without
We're on
me?
the outro.
Well, you're too busy
Sorry.
making gobble noises over there.
Yeah, this mine is somewhere else.
I can't do it now because
You're
I'm
everywhere.
laughing. Sorry, go
we'll
ahead.
see you next time.
Here, I'm going to wave.
All right, we out. Let's get it.
All right, outro. Nope, that's not the outro.
That was terrible.
That's not the outro.
Oh. What is going on here? Can we get an outro
We
here?
got the outro right now.
I thought I'm that cool.
Detroit, the Motor City. It's who we are, how we build, inspire, empower, and strive for greatness. It's doing what they say you can't. Believe, even if no one sees it. It's not giving up. It's the drive to rise up. Refusing to quit. That's the unstoppable force of Detroit. That's the Detroit life.
Tired of that basement sound? Then record with the best. Wise Guy Records Studios on Gratiot and 10.5 Mile in Roseville. Professional, industry-grade HD equipment for all your recording, mixing, and mastering services with affordable rates. Beat production by SuperTrack. Call to schedule 586-945-5303 or log on to the website wiseguyrecords.com, Detroit's finest recording company.
Some people think success is easy. Truth is, success only comes to those who work. Who work later, who work harder. Willing to have the relentless mindset to have it. If you're waiting for the easy road to come to you, you'll never have success. Doors will never open for you. You have to break them down.
Nobody said it was easy.
Wise Guy Records Studios presents My Popstar Birthday. Have your little celebrity rock out during an authentic, professional recording experience for their next birthday party. It's karaoke fun featuring their entire VIP crew. So log on and book your party now.